Excuse me.
Sure.
Were you a student athlete?
Yes.
What sport did you play?
Basketball, and I ran cross country.
Okay. What's something you don't miss about being a student athlete?
What I don't miss about it is when you're on the team with crazy characters that are not going to listen, it's not going to try to be a part of what you're doing. You're building something, you're building a structure, you're building a train, and on that train, obviously you have a conductor, but you also have passengers. And all of us are passengers on that train with the conductor being a coach. And if you're not going to listen to the conductor when he's telling you to sit down or do anything, then it makes it hard for that train to go smooth.
Absolutely. Listen, we understand how important hard work is, but aside from hard work, what kind of advice would you give student athletes that want to get better at their sport?
Just perfect your craft each and every day. I think that's the biggest thing. As long as you continue to perfect your craft and put time and work and effort into the gym each and every day or whatever you're doing, it's gonna pay huge dividends in the backside of it. That's what happened with me.
I'm not sure if you're aware of it, but many student athletes struggle with mental health as it relates to their own identity beyond their sport. They've really developed themselves as just being that person that plays that sport. What type of advice would you give them if they're trying to search for who they are without their sport?
I think biggest thing is just sometimes taking a step back and dialing it back and just thinking about who you are and what you're doing. Student athletes, we deal with so much. We deal with family that's outside of the sport. We deal with friends. We deal with coaches. We deal with not getting playing time. So all these different things that we deal with, sometimes we have to dial it back.
What kind of advice would you give student athletes that really want to maximize their time away from their sport as well?
Just to always find something that you can entertain yourself with outside of the sport. Because it's more than just sports, right?
What are some potholes you maybe fell into while being a student athlete, and how would you advise current student athletes to avoid it to be better for it?
I would probably say one of the potholes that I fell into was just the complacentness. Sometimes you get better and you're much better than other people, or sometimes your team is winning so many games and doing so many things, you become complacent in what you're doing, and then that doesn't make you better.
And last question, what's some last-minute encouragement you would provide student athletes that really want to maximize their time while being a student athlete, but also put them in a position that after their eligibility is up, they're in a better position moving forward?
Do your work early. I think that's the biggest thing. And playing the sport and getting education and knowledge about anything, as long as you do your work early and get yourself ready, you'll save yourself a lot of heartache on the back end.